Hello, this is Cliff Enns, and welcome to Building a Model Railroad One Foot at a Time, Chapter 2. Hi, this is Cliff Enns, and you're probably now watching what I call Model Railroad, Building a Model Railroad One Foot at a Time. This is episode 2. In episode 1, I showed you how to build a model or a module, and this is where we can go with it in terms of putting it together with other people's modules to have a good time. Okay, have a nice time. Okay, part of coming together is planning. And Steve Jackson drew together a plan that basically covers a 30-foot layout, putting together a variety of 1-foot modules here. You'll find that there's a lot of action. At the shows, you get ideas, you see what other people are doing. We're not supermodelers. You're not going to be looking at model railroad porn. This is not model railroad or quality stuff. This is just something that the average guy has put together, and if you like it, if you like the level of detail, if you like the effect that it gives you, then, that's where you're at. I know one Hooch Junction doesn't have windows in any of its things, in any of its buildings. He seems to get along with it very well. You're going to see coal trains. Various people have various levels of interest in various running stock, rolling stock, and environments. Whether it be oil tankers, farming, farm buildings, farm suppliers, old buildings, yards, the whole 9 yards. What you have is a diversity of interest. And you can see with these 1-foot modules, you can even get good size yards. You can run, as is running on this module, Japanese commuter trains. That gives you an overall shot of what's going on there. Gives you a view, various views of the full layout. All built of 1-foot modules. To our right, we have Nick Sclias on his scooter, and to our left, we have Steve Jackson. He's the man who put the thing together, and he's using a little five-finger push on an engine just to get it started. Okay, there it goes. Nick has a whole number of modules that just seem to frump themselves up in his trailer overnight. Feel free to turn the sound off. Our cameraman, I.B. Shaky, has been doing quite a bit of work. Here you can see the joy that the kids have in watching the trains go around. Watch the guy in red. They were down there watching looking at the module with the emergency flashers on it. These are good kids. Notice how the one is keeping his hand in his back pocket. Well behaved. Love that. Just a simple 1-foot module. If you want to get into DCC, you can. That's computerized control of model trains. It may be a little bit advanced for you at this stage. Okay, I'm going to turn you over to my other narration right now. Okay, this is Cliff Enns again. We're wrapping up this segment of building a model train layout one foot at a time. What we've seen here is NVN tracks, Timonium show, and primarily we saw the T-track side of things because that's the 1-foot module that we're working with. There's also a 3-foot N-track module that's a little more advanced. Let's just stick with the 1-foot ones at this point in time. And what I wanted to show is how the collaboration of these things can get us all together. And you can build literally a 30-foot worth of modules 1 foot at a time. Nick Sclias, who you saw there puttering around in his go-kart, is one of those guys who has a trailer full of T-track modules. They just seem to frump up, multiply in his trailer over the weekends. But let's not even go there. It took planning, it takes time, it takes effort. But the amount that you invest in that 1 foot is only limited to how much you're willing to spend and how much time you have on that. Bringing it all together, we've got to give NVN Track and Steve Jackson, who's coordinator of that show, who was the coordinator of the T-Track modules for that show, a lot of credit. We've got to recommend and say that. Now, I'm also going to, in addition to this, put together a list, and you're going to see in the closing credits here, a list of places you can go to get further information on this. And that's going to include, the NVN track and other things. This is a reference source. I'm a beginning point. I want to be a beginning point. I want you to take it from here. Okay? Thank you.